Hello, everybody. I hope everything's well, and as always, let's jump right into this. Now, in my previous video, I mentioned this article in passing, talking about this star Sirius being the rainbow star. It is also considered the brightest star in our night sky. I wanted to read a brief summary of this for you. You thought the brightest star is Polaris, right? Or one of the stars in Orion? Nope. Sirius, the dog star, never seems to get recognition it deserves. It's the brightest star in the night sky by far, shining at a magnitude 1.4. That puts it behind only our moon, Jupiter, and Venus in terms of brightness. What even fewer people know is that Sirius also shines in all the colors of the rainbow. Now, if you want to see that video, you can go to Stars of the Infinite Plane. I posted that some time ago, where it shows Sirius emanating all the colors. This article by Scientific American: in a rainbow universe, time may have no beginning. If different wavelengths of light experience space-time differently, the Big Bang may never have happened. As we talked about before, mainstream science doesn't agree with mainstream science. But it says further, what if the universe had no beginning and time stretched back infinitely without a Big Bang to start things off? That's one possible consequence of an idea called rainbow gravity. So named because it's poised that gravity's effects on space-time are felt differently by different wavelengths of light, aka different colors in the rainbow. And as you know, the rainbow makes up our physical universe. And I'll even go as far as say that the star Sirius now not only projects this universe, but projects all of the omniverse, the multi-omniverse, okay, which I talked about in the previous video. Beyond eternity, beyond a god and goddess. Now it says here, rainbow gravity was first proposed 10 years ago as a possible step toward repairing the rift between the theories of general relativity, covering the very big, and quantum mechanics, covering the realm of the very small. The idea is not a complete theory for describing quantum physics on gravity, and it's not widely accepted. See, they can't agree with each other. Nevertheless, physicists have now applied the concept to the question of how the universe began and found that if rainbow gravity is correct, space-time may have a drastically different origin than the widely accepted picture of the Big Bang, because this is coming from a place that exists beyond eternity, breaking off different timelines. I talked about this before. You can go watch the video, Time Travel is Possible, where these different timelines are breaking off from a place that already exists. It's already that infinitely, but like I said, beyond eternity, beyond infinity. And they're breaking off, having these different experiences and different states of being. Again, being projected from the star Sirius, these different colors of the rainbow, again, making up reality. These colors making up these different realities or different multi-omniverses. Now, this is why even life science even shows you the new interactive map of the universe is a rainbow-colored slice of cosmic pie. Why would you make the interactive universe map rainbow color? Because they already know what's going on. They study this all the time. Now, this is the concept of consciousness and unconsciousness in the view of quantum processes. Very well documented journal gets into the bioelectric concept of the human biological system. Okay, as we talked about before, you are the technology. Okay, but these studies were done in the University of Silesia and Kowalski in Poland. Okay, I'm going to show you their site real quick. This is their site. All right. So this is a very extensive journal. All right. Definitely be putting the link of this in the description. I wanted to talk about this part of it though. All right. it also gets into how melanin can convert sound into light. But here it's talking how melanin can reverse light into torus fields as well. Okay? This is why they're so animate on trying to control your mind. Because ultimately you control what goes on in this reality. They only can copy. You come from the place that's beyond eternity, so you're already that. Okay? Which it's constantly changing, reforming, etc., which I talked about in my previous video. Chaos unfolding. Now, melanin reverses the light in the torus field, which is the color of your aura, in the top of your head, as you see, is in the shape of a spiral, that's how energy travels. Again, most of these realities are supposed to be for you just to experience certain things separate from what you were in the place beyond eternity. Okay? Now you see these frequencies which talks about certain people are on different biospheric time, so you might live longer than somebody, okay, etc. That's why they're using these electromagnetic weapons to try to disrupt that. But your spiritual practice will block most of those, because it's energy, so it's energy, blocked energy, so that won't even affect you regardless. But certain timelines are on a different frequency altogether. Okay? So you have to do meditations to even stay out of that low frequency in a low frequency reality, which we're in right now. This is how they know how to mess with things. Okay? That's why they're constantly always trying to, again, with the electromagnetic waves and the gang stalking, things of that nature, they're trying to keep you at that low frequency. In this particular low frequency reality. Again, the theory showed that certain universes, multiverses that exist in those omniverses, and the multi-omniverses that exist in within those other time in those other hierarchies of realities, because this is all being projected from a higher dimension. It's, like I said, being made through false realities, through these entities, again, from beings that broke away from us. Again, all this is just experience and state of being, not something that one should be, again, scared of. Now, this is an article, a site that you can go onto as well. That's a part of the journal, Neuroquantology. Neuroquantology is an international, interdisciplinary, open access peer-reviewed journal that publishes original research and review articles on the interface between quantum physics and neuroscience. The journal focuses on the exploration of the neural mechanisms and underlying consciousness, cognition, and perception of behavior from a quantum perspective. So I'm gonna put this link in the description, and you can go check that out. Very documented journals on your nervous system. Okay, and that's the reason why your chakras are also the color of the rainbow. Your heart chakra, which is pretty much where your nervous system is, very important chakra, as they say, has to be activated so that you can reach these higher chakras. Meditations, things of that nature sometimes, but mostly, bloodline, things of that nature, passed down. Okay. Now, this last part here, talking about Egypt before pharaohs, when gods ruled the earth. Okay. This is really getting into what's going on your soul being fractalized in the true singularity, you reconnecting your soul from these dreamed up worlds in the false worlds being manipulated by these lesser deities. Okay? So because they don't want you to regain your power. If you regain your power, they can no longer feed. They can no longer feed. They can no longer exist. Okay? But that is the nature of your soul. You are beyond eternity, beyond a god, beyond a goddess. But that's all I have for today. We will talk some more. Until next time, peace and balance to the ancient ones.